we are back and we are. Let's clear this out first. Ooh. I think we still need it. Yeah. Still need some stuff. However, with the log, we have a few things we need to do. Tree of Power, Rusty, Ed, talk to the guild. Let's hit our deductions really quick. Main problem, we did that. The suspects. Who is the sheriff? Oh, yeah, we have to figure out if they're the cheater, the victim, or the perpetrator. And we'll go from there. But
enjoying the game?
Let's go in our. Let's go inside really quick because we do have to get some money. Let's get that. How much do we need? Complete the farm task.
Can I help you, partner?
Identify, collect access. We have 5. Open the freaking chest. Can you open this chest I found? Of course, I'll do it right away, free of charge. Only at one at a time, but you can keep bringing them to me. There's no limit. Yeehaw. Let's see. First chest with a unique item. It's a decorative item. A skull of bison from Dead Canyon, an object of envy and desire of any farmers in High Rock. One more. Gold coins. Eh. Okay. I don't remember how much we need, but I just get some of this out. I think 1,000, it's somewhere around 1,000. I want to at least do 7 for right. Get to 800. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, that was my fault. I'm just trying to. This one is kind of. I want to say different, but we need way more information, and I don't think we can talk to any of the residents anymore. Another chest. Let's open up. Yeah, actually, we can wait for another chest at this point. Another chest. Are we? Not terrible. chest. Go to the other side. Come on, because I want to start talking to people. To figure out what's going on with the quest. At least with the children at this hospital. Well, something's going on. We're at 700. We can maybe open a
Howdy.
chest. Unique item. Can we just sell those items or something? Decorative item. The Ringo Star stagecoach. It was used to transport gold to the Valley of Death. A real legend. That one. Open another one. Gold coins. Let's go. Let's do another one. Gold coins. Oh, one more. Watch it be alright. Oh, gold coins. Yes. Now.
Yeehaw! You're attempting to interact with an inactive player.
Can we develop? Yeah. I'll take it. Earn 1,000. You get 1,000, and now you can buy a cow. Get a premium cow. Ask about it. Handy Joe has mentioned the premium account before, but I decided it wouldn't hurt to ask. How do I buy a premium account? Oh, that's very simple. You just need to purchase a monthly subscription. You find the right form as well as terms and conditions in your mailbox. Go pro today. By registering, one consents to personal data processing. The game's account could also be linked to a Site Hub's account. I didn't want that. I'm here on official business, not for fun. I don't have time for this. Would you really pass up the chance to become a real farmer? Yes. Are you sure? Right now you can get 50% off your first free... Yeah, I'm fucking sure. Can I get a yeehaw? Yeehaw. Right on. Where's my cow? Ugh, scam. I literally did give you 1,000 coins, and I want to get what's mine. How do you buy a premium account? I'm glad you asked, Stopper. You know, I didn't ask. Would you really pass up to become a... Yes. Yeehaw. Leave. How annoying. That did not make me happy. We finished the freaking... Did we not? I'm not trying to get an account. We bought the cow. Let's leave. Leave. And then we Rusty Ed. We did talk to a few people actually. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes! Fastest harvest lost the flute. Message Farmer Zinnick on the forums. Alrighty.
Hey, you want to join the gang for the Pumpkin King raid?
We've done that. Is there anything new though?
Hey, you want to join the gang for the Pumpkin King raid?
Jolly Jumper. Oh yeah. Oh, that's one new. Voila. The women were involved in the lively discussion and didn't grace me with a glance. Listen. I stood aside and listened. Do you honestly think that it was here? The ledger going collapsed, that's why there's no trace of it. The cosmic tree, Axis Mundi, the tree of good and evil, the tree of knowing. The symbol is present in every culture. The Vikings, Australian tribes, Christian and Slavic myths is everywhere. According to these beliefs, there's a spot where time stops along the tree axis, around its trunk. It allows you to connect with the past and the future. For the Australian Ermite people, the cosmic axis was a pillar. It transformed unknown space into the world and organized reality. Ooh. Did that not... Wrong thingy. Did that not... I guess it didn't. Either way. Okay. Let's talk to you now. Interrupt. I'm sorry, could I? The woman kept working without paying any attention to me? Ignore my presence. Stop. I'm sorry, could I? One of the women looks at me haltingly, sized me up, and made some gesture in the game's menu. I noticed a message in front of my eye. Players Jira and Walla added you to their ignoring this. Have fun playing. Are you serious? We just felt that. Oh well. It's too late. It's too late. Need to talk to Rusty Ed. I just have no idea where Rusty Ed is. What's the pen? They kept mooing. They really want to milk them. Whose cow were these anyway? They looked unclaimed, but this game had no stray animals. Their tails swung at the same pace. Was that a glitch? If I wasn't in game, I'd say that someone gave these animals a scare, but who? I suddenly felt a strange presence a few steps away from me. Observe it secretly. I noticed some movements out the corner of my eye. The air was shimmering the way it does on hot days. It looks like a shadow generated by a game's engine, a shadow of a human. It could have been a bug or an invisible player. As a game deck, I couldn't ignore those kinds of phenomena. Huh. Find the job. Examine the digital. Where is it? Huh. Farmer. Not you. Artifact and... Andy Joe.
Yeehaw! Is that my favorite rancher?
Leave that. I would like a gun. Oh, we don't have... If we had the money. We may have the money if we sell these chests.
The weather's perfect. Just like every other day.
I buy a number of artifacts from loot boxes. Find me new... Oh, yeah. Fruity Betty.
All hail the Black Rook! Checkmate, motherfuckers!
All the two of you.
Sunset deals are the best part of the game.
Hello
Betty.
again.
Passwords. Show me where. Oh. Leave.
It's good to see
You
you.
have to level up
Morning.
more.
Oh, it sucks. That's the ATM guy. Player resident.
What a fucking ripoff. I spent so much money on this shit.
Dirty scumbags. God, I hate them. Lousy freeloaders. What about darts? It's a dart boost. How about a game? Don't fuck with me. That minigame was my favorite pastime in Harvest. I was the best. I got all the achievements. I beat everyone. No cheating. I was famous in all of Harvest. And you know what? The fucking devs screwed the game over with the latest patch because it wasn't making enough money, the greedy fuckers. Well, you curse a lot. Clever Hans. The horse was chewing despite having nothing in his mouth. Curious, I read online that's a sign of stress. Yet the beast was standing still and paid me no mind. Suddenly a piece of paper jumped out at me, and as soon as I read it, it vanished, as if it had never been there in the first place. It was an encyclopedic entry on local steeds. Huh? Harvest time. Location. Speedy Steed. Howdy, partner. I see this premium beast, a Speedy Steed, has caught your eye. This majestic creature is used for traveling between towns and gives the Midnight Express a run for its money. Speedy Steeds are no good for farm work. They're used exclusively as a means of transport. Yeehaw! One more thing, remember not to stand directly behind a Speedy Steed. Its tail is so strong that a single swing will send you flying several meters into the air. Yeehaw! Premium horses are available to premium players only. The grazing horse. Yeehaw, rancher. We see you can't help but look at one of our premium horses. Wonderful. Wouldn't you agree? If you're interested in hoofed animals, here's a roundup of facts about the grazing horse. Grazing horses only propose to work on farms and increase their wealth. Their biology makes them incapable of long journeys and keeps them from being fast runners, but they generate sizable amounts of gold coins. That's what they're for. Isn't that wonderful? Only available to premium players, subscription, which is a scam. And then prestige. Still a scam. So many scams. Oh, I did not realize there was something. Gamer Things Dark Web. Wait, what just happened? How to make money or playing the RMAH. Free to play, no premium. By the way, premium will do just fine. Just use it. Gossip. Harvest time. We're missing something. I think we've done that. You defied yourself, yes, and it was quite nice. I started with a freemium account, so I wasn't spending even a single credit, but I was anonymous. Couldn't create a proper character, got a fancy avatar, or name. Looks like we were having a wonderful time then, Stasia. But I played on public farm for a spell. I even dug up a buried treasure chest, and the game has these boosts that make you work faster. I need to start reading these. So Stasia, you joined a game where you had to work, lovely. And then I bought a premium account, and I got a private farm. That farm was registered, mind you, whatever that means. I could finally go about creating a proper character, improving my farm, obtaining rare items. Stasia, you sound like an addict. And then I went and sold it all. Really? Of course. Basia, I'm not about to start making a fool of myself. Greywit, Basia, and Stasia, old crones of the joys of breaking digital bones. But that's why loot boxing isn't introduced to the game. In our game's Void Stars. But Yoshimitsu, let's be frank, loot boxing is shit. Could you be more specific? A steaming pile of shit. Speaking of, there's this bit. I'm going out for a bit, says the captain, leaving to take a shit. Good one, right? It's meh. Loot boxing. Well, it's shit for a simple reason. A random program determines if 1,000 pieces of loot get you 1,000 unique items or 1,000 steaming piles. But if the player accepts the rules, then they know what they're agreeing to, right? Did you know that you're agreeing to when you marry your old lady? But a person doesn't know what they're agreeing to until you live through it, experienced it, and then they get roped into gambling, saying to themselves, maybe this time I'll get something cooler. This is intermediate reinforcement, the most effective form of conditioning. I only wanted to. Right, that's why a temporary marriage was introduced, lasting a year or two instead of a lifetime, since we have access to immortality. That's what I wanted to talk about, Casey. I love you and you're just fine, huh? It's weird. Did something else open up? Okay, let's read this. If you don't know how to make money in the free-to-play crap, this is only one right answer. The RMAH, the Real Money Auction House. Auction House. No premium account needed, by the way. Freemium will do just fine. Let's use Harvest Time as an example. It's a shitty game no matter how you slice it, but a player who knows what they're doing can turn it into a gold mine, literally. HT has a digging for buried treasure. Harvest Time has you digging for buried chests, which used to be called treasures. Years ago, this game had some ambition, seriously. There are items in these chests. Sometimes they suck, sometimes they're cool, and very rarely they're amazing. It all depends on the RNG, random number generated, an algorithm that determines what you dig up. You can either keep these artifacts for yourself if you're a sucker, or trade them if you're sharp. How? By relying solely on the auction house. Why only in this way? First, no one will get on your ass about it because it's legal. Half the profits from every transaction go to the game's developer and the state that's taxed. That's one thing. And the second reason, zero stress. That's also important, especially when you're eyeing several deals. The less noise you make, the further you'll get, as they say in Mother Russia. Over there, millions of players trade billions of items. You're practically untraceable in this crowd, especially if you use a pseudonym. You don't have to worry about income tax because the RMAH takes care of it for you. Money is transferred to your account and you don't have to give a flying fuck about the rest. I must be stupid to be peddling this kind of knowledge for free, but fuck it, I'm feeling generous. Commander Tarkin, blog, the games of my life. Something else. Open prestige. By multiple factors and nuances, including the question who opens the chest. If you do it yourself, that means you work on the public forum. You don't have your own piece of land or premium account. There's nothing to be ashamed of, but remember, any genuine rancher has their chest opened for them by an assistant. Use a trial account or buy the premium package. Fast in prestige and respect. Yeehaw. That's something we've already had. Locations. Midnight Express. Wait, Harvest. There are plenty of villages and towns to visit in our game, some smaller, some larger, some just for freemium players, others which cater to a mixed crowd, and then some reserved exclusively for those who have invested substantial sums into the game. Monumental Valley is a place you'll want to visit, but in order to become worthy of this honor, you will have to consider your priorities and answer the questions of whether you take our game seriously. The Midnight Express will take you to all the game's major locations. Some can only be admired through the train windows, while others you can visit: Trade Town, Flower Village, High Mountains, Great Canyons, and Salt Lake, to name a few. Choose where you want to start your adventure, grab a shovel, and get to it. Huh. Interesting. Okay, something didn't new did. Back. Antivirus. Night's cold. Harvest time. Infects. Good or bad. Knowing. Do you honestly think it was here in this graveyard? If so, then the ledges grew and collapsed. That's what they was talking about. In Harvest Time now, you must know something. The cosmic tree. Even that. According to the creed, time stops on the tree's axis. I've heard of that. We've done that. Want to know my theory? It's called the hypothesis, my dear. Hypothesis. You know what it is? No. Well, it's that the tree of knowing represents the human nervous system. That's a stretch. No, it's not. Graphical representation of this structure, the mythical tree of knowing, that is, looks very strange. The crown is ridiculously small, while the trunk is large and has a multitude of small branches protruding from it. The crown is the brain, the trunk is the spinal cord, and the branches are peripheral nerves that connect to the spinal cord. Yes, the tree roots in turn represent all the remaining peripheral nerves. The ones going all the way down to the legs. Fascinating, isn't it? Nope. But wait, that's not all. The concept of past, present, and future are uniquely human. What do you mean? Everything we see reaches us with a delay. You see a tennis ball that is coming towards you at high speed. By the time its image reaches the ocular the ocular interpretive center of the brain, it will have already moved. The brain perceives reality kind of like astronomers see the stars. It sees what's already happened, but it's aware of that. Interesting. So the brain knows where the tennis ball was and must create a projection of what's going to be in a moment. If it were to just operate based on this past image, you wouldn't be able to hit the ball back. Do you get it? What's your point? The impression of past, present, and future comes from the brain. It's the brain that creates them. These concepts doesn't matter to a rock. It doesn't need them. They're needed by living, cognizant entities. I'll go further when you're trying to remember something. You activate the same areas of the brain as you would when imagining the future. The brain, like the axis of the world, axis mundi, generates the past and the future. Furthermore, like the world axis of the errant, it arranges unknown matters into organized matter. After all, the brain creates the image of reality, as reality doesn't have an inherent appearance. So the tree of knowing is our nervous system. Yes, a place that generates past, present, and future. A place that generates the image of reality, and that name, the tree of knowing. I mean, our nervous system ultimately functions as a tree of knowing. It's used for cognition. Fascinating, isn't it? Yes, quite. Indeed. I'm interested in something else, though. And what would that be? The cosmic tree appears in different places across different games. How is that possible? Games have their own engines, use proprietary software. You know, a talented hacker could, but why? For what purpose? For what I've gathered, it's just there. It doesn't do anything special. Supposedly, you can experience an epiphany while being near it. That would be something. If it proves false, though, then this artifact is nothing but a pathetic and pointless stunt. Like our lives, my dear. Interesting. The tree of knowing is just gossip. Void stars. I think I've read that. I don't remember. But that's something back home. Chitong. The most popular programming language based on ideograms resembling kanji characters is a not linear but rather a three-dimensional writing system. The programmers that use this language use a virtual space where they see nodes and connectors that create a mind map or a neural network. The nodes and connectors both consist of Chitong characters. The nodes are shaped like spears. When the programmer goes inside one or its nearest border, they can grab Chitong character, which constitutes a node's brick, and open the drawer of characters hidden behind it, a so-called tail. The brick-like characters can also create logical sequences called supertails. The connectors are shaped like pipes and also consist of brick drawers that store conditions and variables. The Chitong writing system has as many opponents as it has supporters. While the first group accuses it of high entry threshold, the other emphasizes how intuitive it is, and that once the developer lays the foundation for their program, artificial intelligence helps them find bugs and refine their code. Multi-sensory encyclopedia. Comment. Next. Painters? I think that's enough for now. At least with that. See, the person who's whatever's happening with the invisible person is obviously around horses. At least I'm thinking. Where was the anomaly? That's the only issue I'm having right now. Happy Joe. Climb. Observer.
Still no birds in the sky.
Ask about the residents. Anything new you have? They don't interest in birds. Ask about the sheriff. What about the sheriff? Right. Yes, the sheriff. They say he's the fastest gun around. He may win other duels, but no one is faster than Peregrine Eagle. They reach 400 kilometers an hour during their hunting stoop. Now that is fast. Anything one about
Do you
the...
have anything for me?
Oh, that's not a... That's something we already freaking knew. I guess we have to go in the freaking guild. Climb. Save? I didn't realize I used so many chests. Okay.